Hi, and welcome to another episode of YompTV, real life marketing examples from the front line. And today I'm delighted to say that I'm going to be interviewing Brad Burton, the entrepreneur behind 4Networking. And 6 years ago he was delivering pizzas, and now he's the managing director of one of the fastest growing joined up business networks in the UK and now internationally with over 250 groups. So I'm delighted that he spent some time with us to go through why he feels that he succeeded as an entrepreneur. He's also the author of the most highly rated book on Amazon as well, and he's just launched his second book as well. So delighted that he's going to spend some time with us. I think you guys will get loads and loads out of this. I certainly did. So without further ado, here's Brad Burton. Brad, thank you very much for joining us today, and thanks for coming along. One of the things that I find most interesting about you is that you've definitely led from the front with your personality. Right. And what I'd like to know is, as an entrepreneur, how have you realised you've got that sort of personality, and how have you made that become your success?
What was interesting, when I first started 4Networking, I'd be, in the trade shows, imagine trade shows. Trade shows would have an archetypal person in a suit walking on, hello, and what do you do? And there was me walking on. I used to wear jeans back in the day, and shoes, and a suit jacket. I used to be quite rock and roll. But I also used to walk around these trade shows with a pizza box. Yeah. So this pizza box, the same goes for 4Networking. I used to come in with a pizza box. And the reason behind that is because I had no money for marketing. So what I did is people going, who's the nutcase with a pizza box? And actually the story was I delivered pizzas 7 years ago to keep the business afloat and so forth. Yeah. But that whole bit, that bit where you're willing to, the business benefits of being unique, yes, far outweigh the embarrassment. Yeah. Okay? So, someone like me, who people come up to me and go, what do you do, young man? And people think I'm like a builder. I'm a builder. And what do you build? Big fuck off national businesses. And the reality is, with this thing, is it's all about being unique. Yeah. Being different. But not different for the sake of being different and being jazz hands, but different because different works. And I'll ask the people, your listeners or your viewers here, ask this question: how are you fundamentally different to your nearest competitor? Think about that. How are you fundamentally different to your nearest competitor? And you'd say, well, we get to know the clients. Guess what? If I sat them down, they'd say, we get to know the client. We don't speak geek. We don't speak geek. We give an hour review for free. This is what's so different. So how are you fundamentally different? And this is where I come in with 4Networking. How are we fundamentally different? We've got 250 plus link groups. We've got the one-to-ones. We've got access to any of them. We've got the online stuff. We've got all that sort of stuff. Fundamentally different.
It's almost like finding your why and being able to promote the why you do what you do instead of what you do.
Absolutely, and once again, it's about people. If I didn't like you, you didn't like me, we wouldn't be having this. Oh, yeah, that's okay, bad example. but seriously, if I didn't like you, you didn't like me, we would not be having this. So it's all about people, and this is the thing that people get wrong in business networking. They think that business networking is about business. It's nothing to do with business, it's to do with people. If I don't like you, you don't like me, it's going nowhere.
Fantastic. So what's your dream for the future of 4Networking? How far do you want to take it?
Interesting one, right? It's a great question. What you need to do is set an outrageous goal, which is what I did. And that outrageous goal was to have 250 linked breakfast groups around the UK. And people laughed at me. It'll never work. And if I would have listened to them and believed them, they'd been absolutely right. But in some respects, I'm really honest with you, I'm not sure I've shared this with them, but I'll share it with you. In that, it's a bit like being someone who says, I'm going to go and conquer the Everest one day. For 7 years they train in high altitude, and then 7 years on they come on there with the Sherpa, they get up there with the oxygen tank, and you get to the top of Mount Everest, and they look on the vista, and they think, it's just a fucking mountain. They spent all their life chasing that thing down. Yeah. And actually this is where I'm at with 4Networking. We've managed to get it across the UK now, and actually I need to look at what my next challenge is, because I really don't know. If I'm truly hand on heart honest, I never anticipated any of this. That's the thing, I never anticipated this. And I speak to top entrepreneurs, and they've been the same, they feel the same. And actually I'm just right now just need to look at this thing. One of the things, and it's a bit woolly as a goal, is to mainstream 4Networking. I really want to mainstream 4Networking. Think about that. So think about within 5 miles square from here, how many people don't know about 4Networking, Campbell? A lot. And I'd say 500, right? So we've got the little lady there with things, but don't worry about that. We'll keep going, the show goes on. And then we've got the folks and those being moved on. But yeah, how many people within 5 miles square don't know about 4Networking? And I would say probably 500 people now. if you think about those 256 groups, how many people in 5 miles square don't know about 4Networking? How do we get at them? And that's what we've got something coming next week, which is going to go somewhere to do that. And also, I've got a TV show coming.
Really? Fantastic.
Well, saying really, I'm at that stage where I'm in the third screen test and so forth for Channel 4, so if that happens, I'll end up being a presenter on Channel 4 about small business.
Fantastic. So can we get a sneaky peek of what that thing that might be... No.
But you think about, I think, okay, you look at the way I look, I'm an archetypal business person, and I think that's what they're going to play on. They're actually undercover guru, if you see. So you go in there, I'm the warehouse boy, and you think this guy's an idiot.
Yeah.
Who's the guy with the tattoo?
Yeah. Fantastic. Well, Brad, thank you very much.
Awesome.
It's been a fantastic interview. Really appreciate it.
Awesome.
And looking forward to seeing you again soon.
Buy one of those. Get off your house.